If you're looking to get speed, of which I have none, you'll see that I lift my fingers way too far off the fretboard for me to ever have speed. I learned it young, and getting it to stop is harder than you'd think. So start off right and slow. Succeeding at being fast at a piece of practice doesn't make any sense at all if you're not doing it right. You can do 3-finger and 4-finger patterns. I think I've done a video for this before. I'd have to go back through and look, but half of it is going to be getting your alternate picking going, right? So if we do a 3 pattern, I'm just on the 5th fret, so I'm going to do 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, right? But I'm going to start with a down pick on the 5. It's going to be an up pick on the 6 and a down pick on the 7. When I go to my next string, I'm alternate picking, so that's going to be up pick on the 5, down pick on the 6, up pick on the 7, and then it switches again on the next string to a down pick on the 5, up pick on the 6, down pick on the 7 kind of thing. So then you end up with okay. You can do the same thing with a 4-finger pattern on the left hand, but each string is going to be the same. So on that one, when you start doing your down, you want to try to start with an up pick, just to break that pattern. Make it so that you get to tell your hand what to do, and it's not just a pure memory. So in my head, because I don't do this often, when I do, they're kind of limbering exercises, right? They get your fingers doing what they're doing. But I count the 1, 2, 3, 4 to force my hand to stay on, because I'm so accustomed to a 3-string per, or 3-fret per string pattern. It's hard to start. And that'll force that hand out of the habit. I've got habits from a little bit of messing around with solo stuff that I do, and I don't know, I'm too tired to break them, or not concerned enough to break the bad habits right now to get ahead in life. But if you're wanting speed, any form of speed, beyond a slow blues pattern, you've got to get your fingers doing this. So before you play a song, or as you sit and think of the next song to play, right, go through it, and just get your fingers used to being limber. The other thing that breaks that pattern that you're doing, and it's more difficult, but it can still be done, is moving up in tone but down on each string. So we'll do the 3 pattern first, and that would be and then it's going to be, as you go down the fretboard, you're going to go up strings. Okay. But you'll see when I do the 4, if I can even do it. You see how high up my fingers come. I mean, what the hell is my pointy finger doing way up there? Your helpful friend does not practice this stuff. I'll do it sometimes if I'm just feeling like my fingers aren't doing anything of what they're told to do. But you know, don't forget that whole BB's box. There's nothing fast about it. Whoops. I forget. You know, I mean, it's and don't. You've got your slides in there too to try to make things. I don't know how much hammer-on pull-off stuff you've tried to do. So if you're running into trouble getting your fingers to move properly, you can be the slide king. Don't be afraid to let your handicap be what identifies you, kind of thing. So it's not necessarily the spots of us that are good at guitar, although you take the exceptions like Eddie Van Halen and so on and so forth. And maybe he had issues with playing, and that's why he got into, you know, doing the tapping thing. But generally you identify a guitarist by their particular slide, their particular speed, their particular approach. And although it sounds like, well, that's the way it's supposed to be because we always heard it in that song, that was very likely their hard time with something that got them that sound. So don't be afraid. But use those, at least initially.